Welcome to Great Notley Garden Village, a new development under construction near Braintree in the heart of Essex. In these programmes, we're following the building of hundreds of new homes and getting to know some of the people who are building new lives here. The mixed housing development has been carefully designed to dovetail all needs, building a neighbourhood of unique hamlets from small two-bedroom apartments costing from £90,000 up to £600,000 for a five-bedroom luxury home. With over 1,000 of the 2,000 homes now sold, the village community is rapidly coming alive. Today I meet the men from marketing, working on a new glossy brochure for the luxurious homes at Hunter's Lodge. And ask, is what you see what you get? We visit the Great Notley Village Summer Fete and compete with all creatures great and small. But first I'm going to visit the Stowe area, where almost all of the 59 houses are now sold. The master plan throughout Great Notley Garden Village has been to bring together design features from historic traditional Essex village architecture. Many of the houses have combined both the latest building design as well as traditional methods. The design of this house is based on a 19th century country rectory, where rendering and painting would have been typical of the day. Now, I've already made a fool of myself with the first stage of plastering, so I know that it's not easy, and I'm about to meet the main man, the artist, the plasterer, and have a go at the real thing. This bloke makes the very difficult look very easy. This is Rod, and he's put in a rendering on the outside of the house. Is it rendering the same thing as plastering, Rod?
More or less the same, yeah. It's not a lot of difference.
Is the material actually different? Is this plaster or is this a different?
This is sand and cement. What they use inside is a thistle finish. And this is just sand and cement.
What's a thistle finish? What does that mean?
That's what they put onto a plasterboard. And this is obviously onto block work on the outside.
OK, you go and get another dollop.
OK.
You're putting it onto stuff that's already been done. It's dry, so I presume you did this yesterday or thereabouts, did you?
Yes, done it yesterday.
And you've put grooves in it?
Yes, to get a key on the top coat.
So that this sticks onto it?
Yeah.
Right. What are the secrets?
The secrets are to keep it on the board and obviously to scoop it off and put it on the wall.
Yeah, you make it sound so simple just saying you've just got to put it on the wall. Go on, you do another one and then I'll watch.
You chop it off like so and then you put it onto the wall. Trying to get a nice flat coat. Oops, not to do that.
Traditional flint or brick could be tricky, but let's face it, this rendering business looks so easy. OK, Rod the renderer, I've got to have a go. Now, you know what I'm going to ask now?
What's that? You want to have a go?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
Right.
Does it, I mean, will I make a complete pig's ear of it if I mess it up?
No, you won't mess the wall up, but you might get a bit on you or something.
I don't mind getting a bit on me. All right. I'll let you get it on the board and then I'll have a go.
OK.
OK, hand it over to me.
There you go. That's,
right.
That's just a light load.
That's a light load?
Yeah, that's a light load.
OK, right.
OK,
move forward towards the wall. And down. So, do I load it up sort of like that?
Yeah, that's something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And then lose it down on the floor again. I'm always losing plaster and cement and stuff. Oh, look. It's going on my shirt. This is a very expensive shirt. Well,
it's got your first bit on.
Some of it stayed on. So, try and get a bit more.
You had to chop it off.
Chop
That's
it off.
better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, now we're motoring, aren't we?
Yeah,
Cooking with gas now.
Wouldn't be very good on price for that, get that.
It's gonna take me forever to do this wall. Rod must be going it a bit to complete one house a week.
There we go.
So have I done?
Not bad for a beginner. A bit better than my mate. He still can't put it on the wall. At least you had a go.
All right, we'll leave you to do it.
Okay then.
See you do it properly.
Right. Let's come through here.
Rod uses a smoothing float to create a flat and even surface, making it all ready for the painters.
What we're doing is filling the holes in and obviously getting a nice flat surface. Just let it glide over it nice and light. And fill the holes up as you go. Like so.
Just threw a bit in.
Yeah. That's the one.
Lovely. All right, Rod. Well, I know your time is money, so I'll leave you to it and you can get on with it.
All right,
Thanks ever so much. Lovely meeting you, mate.
Enjoy.
We'll leave Rod to the traditional craft of rendering at the Stowe and go over to the Hunters Lodge area at Great Notley Garden Village. The houses at Hunters Lodge are the most luxurious and expensive houses of the whole development. Eventually, there'll be 22 homes, which are priced from £350,000 up to £500,000 and beyond. As the building of these American-styled timber-framed houses nears completion, it's time for the creative minds of the advertising world to get the image right to sell Hunters Lodge. This quiet little spot just away from Great Notley is called Silver End, and working away in the offices here is a team of marketing people who are devising the marketing material that will sell the £500,000 houses in Hunters Lodge. It's got to be absolutely dead right. There's been one or two hiccups, but they think they're just about there. Inside at the moment is Neil Armstrong, who's the marketing manager for the developers, and John O'Riordan from the marketing company. Last time we met John, he was looking at a pile of mud and he was trying to visualise how he could sell the houses that would be built on it. Let's see how he's got on. This is Neil and this is John, who we met before. John, last time I saw you, we were standing in a bucket of mud with a pencil and a pad and you were putting down one or two ideas.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to present the final package to sell these beautiful homes in Hunters Lodge. What's happened in between the two?
Right. Well, when we met on site, one of the things that we were discussing with you, the first job was to create a logo for Hunters Lodge.
Yep.
And having decided what target audience we were going for and the kind of look that we wanted to promote, we went away and we sat down and we came up with a number of ideas. And some of them are here. I mean, some of them were rejected before we even put them on paper. Then we thought, well...
It's important to mention, John, that we're actually depicting the logo with the location at the same time there.
That's right.
All right, so he's saying Great Notley Garden Village.
Yeah.
And you've also now gone to a hunting horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought, it's Hunters Lodge, should we try and play on the hunting association?
Hunting scene?
Yes, hunting scene from an old woodcut.
That was it was politically incorrect, so we decided to drop that one at the stage.
OK, that was another version of it. After 2 months' work and a budget of almost £30,000, the creative juices have come up with a surprisingly simple result.
We decided that the best elements of the logo were actually the round device and the H and the L.
The H and the L, that one.
So we've now moved on to what is now the current logo, which is the H and the L. And this is the first bit of actual production, which is an envelope, which will contain...
Crucially, it's a bespoke envelope, which
bespoke. I mean, for simple people, that means that this is a very special package that you're going to get.
It's individually designed, which is what the product at Hunters Lodge is all about.
So every house is going to have an individual package?
That's true, yeah.
Right, so this has got the nice embossed H and L on it. Right. It opens up, does it?
Yeah, well, I can show you the logo better on here, which is... We'll go back to this later, but this is the actual logo. It's the H and the L inside a circle with the word Hunters Lodge Great Notley Garden Village.
Right.
That, in its entirety there, is the logo for Hunters Lodge.
That's the seal of approval, we'd like to think it as.
Exactly.
The seal of approval.
Yeah, so like if you had like a wax seal and you were going to put it on a letter, but if you were going to communicate with somebody perhaps in the 1800s.
So you're going back to the old Hunters Lodge idea.
That's right.
Okay. These are very expensive packages.
They are, but it's an expensive house, and I think if you put together a cheap brochure or a cheap promotional pack for a house costing this much money, then the potential purchaser would think, well, the developer has obviously got no real faith in this. I think the commitment that Copthorne have shown by going to this level of detail, this level of accuracy, and the whole bespoke nature of the pack would mean a potential purchaser is thinking, well, Copthorne obviously believe in this
They
product.
really care about it, yeah. Do you think it's going to work?
Well, definitely so. We're very confident that some of these promotional devices, some of this material is going to reach the end user.
What sort of age group are they going to be?
They're going to be, I would say, late 30s, early 40s. They're going to be typically a family of perhaps 4 or 5 people. And that's why we've obviously got different rooms within the body of each house which cater for the needs of the family.
Are they going to sell?
Yeah, they're selling already.
Are they?
They are. We're selling off plan already, so they're going like hotcakes, let's say.
So, with the seal of approval, over 3,000 glossy brochures will be produced. Join us after the break when super saleswoman Gloria Smith tries to sell me this house at Hunters Lodge. Welcome back to the new housing development at Great Notley Garden Village. With over 2/3 of the building now complete, the sales force is in full swing. I'm going over to the luxurious Hunters Lodge development to meet my good friend, super saleswoman Gloria Smith. This is Hunters Lodge, and this is Gloria, who used to sell houses on another part of Great Notley, but now she's come over here, where it's really exclusive. They're sort of £400,000 a piece, these things. Timber-framed houses that we've seen going up. Now, last time we were with Gloria, we were a bit naughty to her, and we played a bit of a trick on her and embarrassed her.
I've got lists and lists and lists of things here that are wrong with this place. Look.
And then again, she might just be joking because we set you up.
No, they told me to do it.
But now it's time to make good and to say, I'm very, very sorry. And there's some flowers just for you. And I promise to be nice this time as we go, and you try and sell this house to me, all right?
Oh, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank
Come on,
you.
let's have a look. We'll put them down and then we'll go in. Yeah, I'll put them down on here for a second.
There you go.
Right.
Thank you.
That's all right.
You're going to be so impressed.
Why? Why am I going to be so impressed?
Well, look.
Well, it's big. It's very, very big.
Is.
It's got 2 fireplaces.
Yes.
Why 2 fireplaces?
Well,
Are you putting a wall across here?
No. This is a lounge area.
Yeah.
And this is a dining room. Dining area, I should say. Notice the high ceilings?
Yeah.
This would be kept for best.
Yeah.
You see.
And what about
So
every
you'd
day?
have your really nice furniture in here. Perhaps just bring your friends in here once the children have gone off to bed.
So where do the kids live that don't live in here?
Well, wait till you see this.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of this?
Well, it's another big room. I'll give you. I like that. I like the sort of the French door effect there.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I like this fireplace. Another fireplace. You're
That's
gonna,
right.
You're going to spend your entire life in this house building fires.
Well,
It's the kitchen. The kitchen's going in here.
The kitchen area will be around there, yes. And then the idea is you could have a dining table here.
But for 375,000 quid, you've got a 2-roomed house downstairs.
But look at the room.
It's like a 2 up, 2 down, only it's nearly £500,000.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, look at the space, Tim. Look at the space. It could be 6 rooms, couldn't it? And they've got, you know, they've divided it into 2.
And the research says this works.
Definitely.
All right. Let's go and have a look upstairs, shall we?
Wait a minute. You've got other rooms. You have got bits out here that you mustn't...
We've gone upstairs.
We are. But don't forget, this is a second staircase. Look at this. This is a glazed walkway.
This is a walkway from the house.
That's right. It links the house to a room over the garage, which we call a studio. But obviously you could use it for whatever you want to use it for.
I like this gable end that's made entirely out of glass.
It's lovely, isn't it? And look at the view of the woods from there as well.
All right,
Absolutely
well, so that's
fantastic.
one staircase we've been up. Can we go up another staircase?
We certainly can.
And have a look at upstairs.
So many elements of surprise in this house.
That's not a surprise. Look! Ta-da! It's a fireplace! Yeah, you want some arsonists to buy this house, I think, also.
Oh, it is nice, though. You imagine, you know, sort of romantic evenings.
In the bedroom. How do you see...
The
fireplace is there.
And look at the ceiling.
Oh, wow. Wow, I hadn't looked at the ceiling. That is impressive.
It is, isn't it?
That's almost like a church ceiling.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Is the bed going to be there?
Yeah, that's why we've put these points either side of here, so you can have your bedside cabinets here.
Bedside
bed
cabinets.
down here. Fire roaring away there.
Yeah.
And you can imagine. And have you noticed this detail, Tim, on the staircase?
Yeah, it's £375,000 worth of bubble wrap.
No, look, come on, look. I know it's covered up, but look, you can see all this carving. It's beautiful.
That's really nice.
It is, isn't it?
That would sell the house to me, that would.
It's an added feature.
How soon are you going to sell this house?
Well, as soon as you reserve. I mean, come into the sales office now and we can do the reservation. We'll do it right now.
Well, I'm a bit tied up this evening. I've got to wash my hair, so I'll pass on it for the moment. But no, seriously, how quickly will you sell it?
No, I'm expecting for this one to go this weekend.
Really?
Yes. Oh yes. We haven't even got an advert in yet, so that's good, isn't it?
I think it's your selling techniques, Chloe.
It might be the fireplaces.
Thank you very much.
It's always fun being with Gloria, and I look forward to seeing Hunter's Lodge when all the houses are complete. It's early days for the people at Great Notley, but like every other English village, here they're gradually establishing their own traditions. So today it's roll up to the village green for the summer fete. All proceeds for the upkeep of the community centre. It's time to get out the bunting, raise the flags, and set out the duckling stalls. Sadly, the weather has already taken its toll. The punters are a bit thin on the ground, but the Great Notleyans are determined to make a fist of it. Every village fete must have a local celebrity to open it. The star turn today is Alison Hartley from BBC Local Radio Essex.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, guinea pigs, thank you very much indeed for turning up nice and on time, 2 o'clock, to this very special event today, the Great Notley Garden Village Fete. Lots of events happening, pet show, races, there's the rides, the bouncy castles, all sorts of things, so do enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful time here this afternoon, and I now declare the Great Notley Garden Village Fete well and truly open. Thank you.
Now it's time for the Children's Pet Competition. If your pet is caged, make sure that it can attend in comfort and safety. All species are welcome. All creatures, great and small, are assembling on the village green for judging by local veterinary Mark Hurst.
He's a nice little fella, isn't he? Do you know what this is? This sort of fur, there's different fur patterns on it. Do you know what this one's called?
No.
No? OK.
He wants to go back.
He wants to go back before he gets eaten? There you go. What I'm just generally looking for, making sure they haven't got any nasty discharges from eyes or ears or anything like that. You've clean teeth, nice shiny coat, happy and bouncy. Obviously friendly, used to being handled. That's what we like to see, isn't it? We don't like to see ferocious dogs. Hello, I know you. Oh, I know you. You got me out one Sunday afternoon. You've got no chance. Make sure they don't bite me. That's not a good thing to do to the judge, is it? Oh, you can always. Oh, he quite likes me, I think.
So which categories are we going to have?
We'll have overall winner.
Yes.
We'll have dog with the waggiest tail.
Yes.
We'll have the most stupid dog, which is that one over there. So we will have best small furry, will be the Skinny Pigs. It's the only one that entered.
Yes,
That makes it very easy. We'll have the waggiest tail. You are the dog with the waggiest tail. Well, you are, obviously, with this one.
Wow!
So you just stay there and you'll get your certificate in a second. Best puppy, which helps you're the only puppy. Vet's favourite will be Nellie, because that's my dog. This is the vet's favourite dog. That gets a special certificate with the most knowledgeable owner. Okay.
Thank you.
So you mustn't run away. You must get a certificate from this lady behind me in a minute. Okay, don't go away. Hello. Congratulations. You are the best in show.
Oh, thank you.
You're the winner. We're going to start working down. You'll get your certificates in a minute. So just don't go away. The best dog in the show is in my view, is the lurcher here. It's got people who know how to look after it. It's been beautifully turned out. It's a pet show. It's not like we're not judging it on height to the shoulder and all this sort of thing. It's well looked after. It's very, very friendly. Looks really affectionate. It's lovely and shiny. Not overweight. I don't like to see fat animals. And it's just a very happy, good all-round beast.
Despite the poor weather and disappointing crowds, the Great Notlians have had a successful day. Today, the seeds of a new village tradition have been sown. Meeting, greeting, laughing, and playing, and all for a good cause. It's still early days for the villagers, but eventually there'll be over 5,000 people living here together, building their own history, and not only for themselves, but for future generations. As the community continues to grow, join us again for another episode in the life of Great Notley Garden Village.